How's it going, YouTube? Hatcher's Hits here, back with another video. So as you can kind of see, it's a little bit convoluted on my desk right now. I have a little bit different video today, as I am going to kind of show the process of me. You can see I'm wearing gloves, submitting cards to PSA. So I'm going to go over a card that I recently did a break online through Got Baseball Cards for Portugal. Got some really cool cards, so I'm going to be adding those to my submission. I'm going to kind of just, this video is going to kind of be all over the place probably because I haven't done one like this before, but let's put this away. Actually, you know what, let's just open this up first, and then I'll kind of go through the process of everything I do to get a card ready and to see if I think I'm going to submit it anyway. I'm pretty positive I'm going to submit this card. I hope so, because I already filled out the PSA submission form. So unfortunately, this thing is really in here. It's quite an expensive card, actually. I got a really big hit, and you'll see that here in a second. Actually, two really big hits. Got super lucky. Kind of like my last, basically, I guess I'd say, try at Obsidian Soccer. I don't think I'll be participating in any more of the breaks. I'll probably just do like some older cards and things like this, but it's really a higher end product, and it's sorry about that, it's a little bit expensive. I mean, I did a pick your player 3-case thing, and it was like $360 for Cristiano Ronaldo. So yeah, some of the cards that I got in it I'll go over real quick, and then we'll go over the really good ones here. We did get a Obsidian Cristiano Ronaldo Volcanic Material. I hadn't had one of those yet. What is that to 39? Oh, cool. Oh, no, 99. Okay, you can see that kind of right here. And then there's a little thick. Then Galaxy Gear Cristiano Ronaldo, and that also is till 99. We got some Supernova and a base card. The Supernova is 135, and the base for Juventus is a 65. So that's cool. All right, sweet. So I will not be submitting those, but I just wanted to go over them real quick. And then this is where the two really, really big hits are. Yeah, this is it. Okay, so we got, and this is from US Soccer Breaks. So let's see here. The first one is a 5 of 8, and this is a Contra parallel version of the Supernova that basically you just saw of this. This is the white Contra version. So where there's 135 of this, there's only 8 of these in the world. I'm actually thinking about selling this. Might put it on eBay. I haven't seen one of these on eBay yet. The Mbappe one went for like $900 or something like that. I would think Ronaldo would probably go for maybe $2,000. I don't know. I might be kidding myself, but I really only collect the autographs and rookies, so I actually might just go ahead, and I'm not going to submit that right now, so we'll see. But this is the big one. This is and I just about jumped out of my seat when I won this. This was 4 of 10 of these in the world. It is a Ronaldo again, and yeah, it's a Ronaldo Portuguese dual jersey patch signed card. Absolutely gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous card. Wow, that's thick. So this is match worn. So he actually wore this shirt, and I think because it's blue and white, it might have been a Real Madrid shirt. I know sometimes Portugal has white and some blue on it, so I'm really not sure, but if I was to bet, I would say this is Real Madrid, which is super because that's my team. So we're going to submit that. I'm going to kind of show how I go about doing that. So the first thing we start off with is let's look at the card, and I'm actually going to break this out of the mag, and I'm not sure exactly how to do this. It's kind of hard with gloves, so all right, yeah, all right, that's a little bit easier. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to break this out, and then we're going to take it out of the mag, and I'm almost 100% positive this is this is going to be submitted. Even if this was just in terrible condition, I probably would still submit it. So the first thing I'm going to use is this right here. It's a clip 3-time magnifying lamp, and I got this on eBay for about like $30. And let me put this up here for just a second, and I'll hook this up. This is basically what it looks like, and it has lights on it, so you can actually clip it to your desk like so, and then I can basically look at the card through the magnifying glass. And I am wearing gloves. These are the black, black. Now I'll show that in a second because I've got the magnifying glass here. So basically what I'm doing is kind of checking out the card, making sure there's no issues with it or anything. But even if there was, I want this card slabbed because it's just, I mean, it's Ronaldo for one. And the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of clean the card. That way any fingerprints or anything, because I believe PSA will take off for, and I'm using a microfiber cloth to clean that up and make sure that there's no fingerprints on it, because PSA will deduct for surface, I believe, and then fingerprints kind of count for that. So might be I'll be happy if this gets like a PSA 9 or something like that, but I'd be absolutely ecstatic if it got a 10. So the next thing we need is, oh goodness, I'm gonna have to go get let me go get some card sleeves really quick. Sorry about that. Wasn't quite prepared. Okay, so the next item we need is going to be this thick card sleeves. So we're going to get rid of the magnifying glass. And basically I use this magnifying glass. I use the same process in all these cards stacked back here. So let's remove the magnifying glass. We'll throw that over here. And this is kind of the microfiber kind of thing you can get. These microfiber cloths for like cleaning your glasses or something like that. You can get these on eBay for like $7-8. And that's basically what I use. Let me turn off the light here on the lamp. And that's a pretty cool, inexpensive lamp. I mean, a good magnifying lamp. It gives you, so, I mean, it magnifies, and it also has the light portion. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the Ronaldo card in. This is a thicker sleeve because this card is so thick. See that? See how like a normal card is like that, and this card is super, super thick. So we're going to put that in there. That's in the thing. Then we're going to take a Post-it. And I use these on all of my cards that I submit to make it easier for the grader to actually pull the card out. So we're going to stick that on there like that. Now for this particular card, normally for most cards, I would use a card saver 1 or 2, and that's one of these things. And that's what most of these cards are in, and I'll show you in a second. But I actually sent a email to PSA, and I've done some research on this. And people say most of the time what you want to do is just put it in a top loader. So basically what I'll do is I'll just stick it down in this top loader. And I'm using like a 130 point top loader because... why is it that nice? Okay, so there it goes. It's 130 points, so it's a little bit thicker than like a normal top loader, which would be like, this would be like your normal top loader. And then this one is for usually cards that are like memorabilia or autographs, things like that are usually a little thicker stock. So we'll put that in there like that, and see now with the tab, the grader can like just basically pull the card out really easily, so it reduces the chances that they're going to mess something up. Okay, so the next thing we do is we get our submission form, and I don't know if a lot of people do this or not, but let's get rid of this first. Here's the black nitrile latex free gloves that I get. These, you can get these on eBay for like $7-8 for like 100 pairs. This is gonna last me like an eternity. So let's go. Let's finish getting up our Meg. And I got Pokemon cards all over the place. This is what happens when you collect all sorts of things. You get things all over the place. So where are we at? Okay. So we got the card. This is actually 3 submissions. So basically, the first submission is going to be all of these autographed cards. These are all autographed. If you've watched my channel, you've seen me kind of do things about all of those. Then there's a lot of other cards in here. Patch by Ronaldo. There's a lot of like Pokemon cards in here. We got a lot of hidden phases. I'm still working on that collection. Got some Joao Felix rookies. So a Cal Ripken rookie from when I was a kid, and Kobe Bryant that I recently found when I was younger too, and Emmitt Smith rookie. Just a lot of different cards in here. And you might be wondering what the white piece of paper is. So basically, in the instructions from PSA, and I think I got all of the things like blackened out here, there's a submission number, and they give you instructions on here that you're supposed to basically put on the outside of the card that you want to grade a submission number, the line it is on, and so you could have like, let me see if I have one over here, and I can just show like a portion of it without the submission number. Yeah, here we go. So let me just show like the bottom of this. This is going to be, see how at the bottom of here of all these cards? So you have, on line 1 is a Kylian Mbappe. I have 5 of them. And then you have the declared item value. So I have 10 of this quantity, 15 of this. So what that would translate to is for the Mbappe cards, you would do submission number line 1 of 1, line 1 of 2, of 3, of 4, and of 5. And I don't know if a lot of people actually do this with PSA when they do submissions. I mean, it tells you to do that on the instructions, but then if you watch the instructional video for PSA on how to submit cards, they don't really go over this at all. So I don't know really which is right, but since I'm submitting like soccer cards, Pokemon cards, all different kind of genre of cards, I want to be very specific. Plus, some of these autograph cards are like, there's only like 5 of these in the world. There's only 8 of this card in the world. So if it's not labeled what it is, PSA, I'm not going to expect PSA to know what every single one of these cards is. So this is why I put that on there. So I do have the submission sheet in the other room. The submission, I printed all these out. Basically, I put it in Excel, and then I basically just autofill everything, and then I basically cut this out of a piece of paper after I print it out, and then I stick each of those on each card. So that's what I'll do with this when I'm ready to submit. And then what I'll do is that's by itself. So I'll take each one of these submission forms and kind of fold them up and put them in the packet. Now, since I have basically 3 orders going here, I have one. This is like $1,000 card at least. So I spent like $50 to get this graded. Now, each of the autograph cards are probably like, if you're not, you can honestly probably do, I could have probably done it for $20 each card. This one, I mean, but I just really wanted to make sure that it was going to be taken care of. So these were each like $20 because they're autograph cards. These are all autograph cards of like Trent Alexander, Gareth Bale. This is the big one right here. So I got all those. And then I have like tons of Mbappe rookie cards, a lot of other just personal cards and the Pokemon cards. So it's basically 3 submissions. So what you do is on this sheet here, the next page, I don't believe, let me see. Oh, and there's my submission number right there. I don't know why I even bothered to. There's a part on this page where here it is, total order. So you have total number of orders included in this package, and I would put a 3 here. And then total number of collectibles included in this package would be like 114 because there's like 114 items, even those 3 submissions. So each one of these. So the biggest one is the bulk one, which is like 103 cards or something like that. I guess I don't need these on anymore. It's like 103 cards. And they were like, because I'm submitting over 100, the bulk special is like $9 a card, where they normally would be like $10 a card if you're doing like 50. So it actually saves you a little bit of money there. So yeah. So I'll put one of these that I have in the other room on this card. and mail everything away to PSA. I'm actually probably gonna. This is a pretty high dollar submission, so I'm gonna insure it for quite a bit. But super freaking thrilled to get this card. It's like the one card. There's 4 different versions of Ronaldo signatures for Portugal. I think there's a dual jersey, a single jersey card, a lightning strike auto, and then another auto, I think. And this is the exact one I wanted, and I ended up getting it. It's too bad it's not the jersey number. 7 of 10 would have been nice, but super stoked to get this. I can kind of put a pin in Obsidian. I don't really have to do any of the breaks. I might buy some single cards if I want them, but yeah, super freaking happy about this. And then not sure what I'm going to do about the Contra card just yet, but if you guys do like doing any sort of breaks, like especially soccer cards, check out US Soccer Breaks. He's really good. And then also Soccer Breakers FC I break with two of the top breakers. Definitely. So yeah, all right. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you all kind of learned something from this. You know, you got your gloves, you got your magnifying glass, you got your microfiber cloth to wipe off the fingerprints, and I think you're pretty much good to go. You can basically get all that for about $40-50. I mean, the most expensive part of all this is getting the graded and actually getting the card. So, you know, so anyway, thanks for watching. I hope it was a little informative, and please subscribe, like. If you want to see that card, I might put it on eBay. We'll see. But thanks for watching, and have a good day.